Good evening and welcome to 549's media coverage of Perham Yellowjacket activities. We thank you for tuning in to tonight's event. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by these fine sponsors: KLN Family Brands, Perham Health, and United Community Bank. Tonight's game is also brought to you by EOT Insurance, Hammers Construction, Horace Mann, Jack Rivers Realty, and Lake Stace Hardware. Also proud sponsors of tonight's broadcast include New Horizons Realty, Ottertail Power Company, Nice Family Sales, Hanson Plumbing Heating, and McCall Construction. Now let's head to the press box for tonight's broadcast here on the 549 Media Network. And good evening and welcome into the Hive. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock as we get ready to go for Section 8 AA girls basketball action. It's the Perham Yellowjackets taking on the Crookston Pirates live from the Hive. And Lance, should be an interesting one here. The Pirates coming off a tough loss last night were knocked off by Pelican Rapids, while the Yellowjackets are hoping to continue some of their winning ways here at home, taking on the Pirates.
Yeah, and for Crookston back-to-back long travel nights, you got to think of that right away. But, it's high school sports, and that's what you have to do. And for the Yellowjackets, Jason, they've been playing extremely well and looking to the inside-outside game and shooting the ball phenomenal. And I don't think you can look any further right now than a few players. But the run Kaya Anderson has had in the last few games has just been phenomenal. And she's kind of getting the Yellowjackets propelled in towards tournament time, which is surprisingly right around the corner now.
She's leading the way with 17.3 points per game, averaging 4 boards, 2 assists, and shooting just around 50% from the field. Has been outstanding for the Yellowjackets. And also, you talk about on shooting of late from the outside, it's been Reagan Hemberger for the Yellowjackets as well.
Yeah, absolutely. She's propelled herself into the category, Jason, of one of the better spot-up shooters probably in northern Minnesota. When she gets her feet set and gets an open look, you would not want to play her in horse. I know that. And so it's worked out really well. Cora Grismer does a nice job getting north-south. She does a nice job kicking out and finding her teammates as well as Kaya Anderson. So that triangle has done a really nice job. And then you've had others doing all the setting the screens, going and getting those rebounds. So it's been a fun run here for the Yellowjackets as of late.
This is a week for the Yellowjackets. Tonight it kicks off a big one. They take on Crookston, and then they try to avenge a loss to Frazee on Friday night, which should be an exciting one over in Frazee at their little gymnasium. It should be fun. Girls, boys, double header there. All eyes will be on that one as the Yellowjackets hoping to avenge that loss, and the Yellowjackets hoping for a sweep as the boys play that second one looking for a win there. And then come back Saturday afternoon to take on state-ranked Duluth Marshall, one of the top teams in Section 7 AA. They have rebounded losing Regan Juneman, who transferred to Crosby Ironton, but they still have Chloe Johnson. And you mentioned the other day that 6'8" girl, 8th grader, does come off the bench a little bit, but they have some talent along with Chloe Johnson, who's one of the better players in the state of Minnesota.
Yeah, and they've really found their niche as well. And I think if the Yellowjackets, it's so hard because it's such an exciting matchup on a Saturday to be able to bring them here. But you can't overlook the Frazee Hornets. It's so hard as a coaching staff. That's the Section 8 AA game. And that's probably in the gist is going to uptick the meter or downtick the meter for the Yellowjackets as to where they sit in the seeding after that game.
On the Crookston side of things, they're struggling a little bit under head coach Corey Burrill with a record of 5-15 right now. Losing 4 straight, and you talked about it, Lance. They had a long road trip last night. They followed up with another one here tonight.
Yeah, and they have some pieces. As I watched the game a little bit last night, Jason, you saw some things in action, and one of the things that I really liked was their offensive attack. So you're going to see a slashing type offense trying to get to the basket. Now that's where the Yellowjackets once in a while have an issue is defending that post play. So they're going to try to do some slip screening. What I mean by that is getting the person setting a screen and then cutting to the basket. They do a great job of finding each other. But that being said, The Yellow Jackets just have to take care of business tonight. They definitely, on paper, are the favored tonight, and you got to look for them just to bring that energy and probably stamp out any enthusiasm that the Crookston Pirates might have right off the get-go. But if you're Crookston, you're looking to be a spoiler.
We'll take a break, come back, and have your look at the Section 8 2A standings and much more on the 549 Media Pregame Show.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
I'm Jen Hendrickson with United Community Bank.
Jacket Pride isn't something we take lightly. We support the teachers and support staff that help teach our children every day. We support local Perm athletes with our Battle of the Bees sponsorship nights. And every year we award 4 scholarships to Perm seniors. Yellowjackets are my team, and United Community Bank is my bank.
Hi, my name is Wally Anderson. I've been at Tuffy's for 3 years at the warehouse. I just recently bought a Panoptics. It's like an underwater camera. Saved my profit sharing checks for it, and I purchased it, and I can't really wait to use it this winter go ice fishing. KLM's got a better health insurance. Their profit sharing checks, it's a huge difference. It's bar none by far the best company to come work for.
McCall Construction is the Lakes area full-service construction management company, offering a truly personalized experience. From dream homes to commercial spaces, McCall Construction focuses on putting you first with experienced value engineering that delivers on your vision and surpasses your expectations. Whether you already have a plan or you're just getting started, give them a call. McCall Construction will make the entire process so much easier. Call them at 218-346-7070 or check them out on Facebook.
Hilltop Lumber on Main Street Otter Tail is your #1 stop to find building supplies for residential and commercial projects. From the initial idea to final completion of your project, at Hilltop Lumber, we help plan, supply, and deliver dreams. Check out Hilltop Lumber's Marvin Showcase Center and huge supply of carpeting and floor coverings, as well as hardware and lawn care for your everyday needs. See you at Hilltop Lumber Otter Tail.
Welcome back into the beautiful Hive. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock as we get ready to go girls basketball action. It's Perham and Crookston. And now we'll take a look at the Section 8 AA standings. And Lance, we talked about, I know this doesn't take in the consideration all the tiebreakers that the computers will come up with, but if it were straight out as the full bracket, it would be Perham Crookston in the first round of the playoffs started tonight.
Yeah, and that's kind of fun to think about as you start kind of guessing where things are going to pan out. And again, there are some really crucial games, and I don't think you have to look any further. This one, obviously, you never want to overlook if you're the Yellow Jackets. But next, you got to look at that Frazee matchup, and there's a few spots separating them, but a win by Frazee catapults them of getting 2 wins against the Yellow Jackets. So I think a really crucial week here for the Yellow Jackets. 1, to take care of business tonight. 2, to go to Frazee and kind of revenge that loss a little bit that they had earlier, which was a good game. And again, one that I think the Yellow Jackets probably look at now and maybe feel like they let it slip away a little bit. So big week for the Yellow Jackets, and then it kind of caps off with a top of the state showdown here with Duluth Marshall coming in. So fun week if you're Coach Super, his staff, and these young ladies. Fun week, but also one of those extra amped energy type weeks, which you talked about not looking past Frazee to Duluth Marshall in the early segment of the pregame show. You can't look past Crookston to Frazee. When you look at Frazee, just a rivalry down the road, as you can tell in the standings, record-wise, actually better overall record than the Yellow Jackets. So
It's an interesting one, and these numbers right now that we show you on the screen are going to be jumbled and a jumbled mess in just a week or so because of all the other games that are taking place throughout.
Right, and you look at head-to-head matchups and who beat who, and the one that you really got to focus in on is that QRF side. And usually everybody about now is trying to guess what's that magic number in the QRF. Do you get 4 points? Do you get whatever if you've defeated a team? And so, again, this is the way it looks right now, but looks can be deceiving. And depending on how you finish out these last couple weeks, you could slide up and down very easily. We've talked from the beginning of the year, Jason, how tight Section 8 AA is, and it's proven just to be that night in and night out.
The Pirates, again, have lost 4 straight, losing section games to East Grand Forks, Barnesville. They lost a non-section game to Foss, and then last night were defeated by Pelican Rapids 78-50. And that was one for Pelican Rapids. They're looking to get back in the win column after suffering a couple of losses that kind of surprised some people, losing to the Yellowjackets and then losing to a Holly team.
And it looked like they had a full squad last night again, Jason, and that's some things you don't take. Everybody's dealing with sickness, injury, especially this time of the year, but it looked like Pelican was back at full strength, doing some of the things and kind of back into their normal rotation. So again, a lot of really good things happening, and it's going to be a fun section tournament because, again, just like we talked about in the boys, I don't think there's a real clear-cut favorite. I think you can go in. There's going to be some good opening round games because there's going to be some upsets, I think, right from the beginning just because everybody's so close, and I think anybody has a shot to beat anybody on any given night.
Teams really want to get those top 2 spots in the section because you do that, you get a first-round bye. But we could see that could also play a role in how things go into the quarterfinals. There's your well-rested team, which could be rusty, going against a team that just has a momentum-breaking win from the night before.
Well, and it's kind of like we talked about in a lot of sports, Jason. There's at some point you don't even want to have a halftime when things are rolling really well. And I think there's some teams that are on such a roll, they don't want to have that night off. They would just as soon get in the gym, keep it on their regular schedule, and keep going. That's a point well taken, and I think coaches now are creative enough. They find ways to keep the motivation going. And to be honest with you, if it becomes tournament time and you're not motivated, you're probably getting an early exit. So, again, it's going to be a fun ride to see how that goes. I know we're going to be covering some as we go along here on the 549 Media Network. So look forward to some really good basketball coming up here in the next few weeks.
And speaking of that, other activities for the Yellowjackets in action tonight. Perham boys basketball at Pelican Rapids. That is a huge conference and section game. The implications on that one are pretty big. And then in wrestling action, the Yellowjackets taking on a pair of strong teams tonight in Wilmer and Moorhead.
Yeah, in the boys game, it's going to try to avenge that early loss. And it's almost 2 teams, even though records might not look that way. Pelicans had a little bit of struggle scoring as of late, and sometimes you find those hiccups as you go through your season. The Yellowjackets, on the other hand, kind of have found their niche. They're putting all those pieces together, and it'll be fun to see how that one turns out tonight. And as far as the wrestlers, really good triangular tonight, taking on Wilmer and Moorhead, 2 AAA schools, so going up a rung here and trying to take on some of the state's finest, and the Wilmer Cardinals are just that year in and year out.
As both teams exit the court during warm-ups, we'll take a break, come back, starting lineups and much more on the 549 Media Network.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why would you wander around a warehouse store looking for paint when you could just swing by your neighborhood Ace? In addition to Ace's award-winning service, we have top-rated paint brands. Plus, our color matching technology allows us to match any color. So stop wandering and start painting. Head to your neighborhood Ace today.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
At Nias Family Sales, our experienced mechanics are here to provide exceptional service in a timely manner. With 10 service bays, the service department at Nias Family Sales can work on all makes and models. Our experienced mechanics can do everything from oil changes, tire repairs, brake service, engine and transmission repair, and much more. Schedule your vehicle today. Call 218-346-5976 or visit the Nias Family Sales Service Center at 610 East Main Street in Perham.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Yes, garbage is gross, but here at Steve's Sanitation, we are your trash experts with experience to back it up. At Steve's Sanitation, we know how to schedule your trash pickups without missing a beat, and we have been doing it for over 30 years in Perham and the Lakes area. Steve's Sanitation has been voted the best garbage service in the Lakes area since 2019. With 30 dedicated employees, we're here to take care of your trash. For more information, call us at 218-346-4834 or visit our website at stevesanitation.com.
At the Perham Area Community Center, we have something for everyone. Let us help you reach your fitness goals, connect with others, or just have a little fun. We offer a state-of-the-art weight room, weight resistance and cardio machines, and inspiring spin studio. If walking is your preference, our walking track is just the thing for you. We have over 20 fitness classes offered weekly. Yoga, Zabit, Strength, and Senior Fit, those are just a few. Our aquatic center is equipped with a 6-lane lap pool, kiddie pool, and water slide. Adults can relax in the sauna and hot tub. We also offer water fitness classes and open swim for the family. Find your fit at the Pack. We'd love to have you here.
At New Horizons Realty, we're on your team. For over 25 years, we've been helping families and businesses find the perfect place to call home here in the Lakes area. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just dreaming, we've got the experience and local knowledge to guide you through every step of your real estate journey. As proud supporters of the Perham Yellowjackets, we believe in building strong teams on the mat, court, or field, and in the community. Check out our current listings at PerhamRealEstate.com or give us a call today at 218-346-7767.
It's not necessary to build your business in Perham, Minnesota to be successful. But it sure does help. Hammers Construction. Your vision, our team.
Welcome back into the Hive. Starting lineups for tonight's game. For the Yellow Jackets will be a familiar five of Cora Grismer, Kai Anderson, Greta Razor, Reagan Hemberger, and Eddie Drager. Head coach TJ Super. He's assisted by Robbie Cox and Michelle Borman. For the Pirates of Crookston at 5-15 overall, they'll have Chloe Bull, Madeline Brueggemann, Joy Nesseth, Grace Bull, and Naomi Johnson. Corey Brill, the head coach. He's assisted by Ashley Powell and Camille Mayer. We're moments away from the start of this one here at the Hive. In just a few moments, we'll send it down courtside to public address announcer Arlie Ohm as he'll give you the introductions of tonight's game here on the 549 Media Network as we're getting ready to go here for this non-conference but section clash between the Pirates of Crookston and the Yellow Jackets. We'll take another timeout, come back, and we'll be back to the Hive in just a few minutes.
When you're running a business, you don't have time for doubt. You need a banking partner you can trust. One who is as invested in the success of your business as you are and has all the products and services you need under one roof. At Bremer Bank, We're here to listen and learn because you know your business best, and we'll back you up with insightful advice and personalized solutions that help you achieve your goals. Work with Bremer Bank, because understanding is everything.
Hey, it's Tucker again. Did you know? EOT Insurance Agency.
Since 1980, more families have trusted Jack Chivers Realty than anyone else in the Lakes area. I'm Blake Olson, the owner of Jack Chivers Realty. Our dedicated agents have a deep understanding of the area.
We live here and our kids go to school here. Let us find the perfect home for you and your family, or lean on our knowledge and marketing to sell your home. Find out how Chivers delivers right here in Perham. Reach out today and start packing. JackChiversRealty.com.
Energy-efficient technologies have the power to connect us all, so we can save more than ever before. Evolve and make choices that are smart for you, for them, and for all of us. Because with energy-efficient technologies, we can connect to a better, smarter home.
Horseman Investments and Insurance can help you with your retirement planning goals and insurance protection needs. Kyle Van Dyke and his team provides educated retirement solutions, wealth management strategies, inheritance and legacy planning, and personalized auto, homeowners, and life insurance protection plans. We are here for your lifelong financial wellness. To set up an appointment, call Kyle Van Dyke at 218-236-6665 or email at kyle.vandyke@horseman.com. Welcome back into the Hive. We'll send it down courtside to our Leon.
Sanction officials for the contest come out of the Otter Tail Officials Association. They are Mr. Mike LeVay, Mr. Gabe Lassawa, and Mr. Mark Blonigan. Let's take a moment and thank these guys, because without them we would not be playing this evening. Now, let's meet the starters for each team. First, the visitors on the scoreboard, the Pirates of Crookston. Starting in a guard, a 5'8" junior, number 23, Chloe Bull. Starting in a forward, a 5'10" sophomore, number 25, Maddie Brueggemann. Starting in a guard, a 5'8" senior, number 31, Joey Nesseth. Starting in a forward, a 6-foot freshman, number 33, Grace Bull. And starting in a guard, a 5'8" senior, number 34, Naomi Johnson. Pirates assistants, Ashley Powell and Camille Meyer. Head coach for Crookston, Mr. Corey Burrill. And now, the starting lineup for your Perham Yellowjackets. Starting in the guard, a 5'10" junior, number 5, Kaya Anderson. Starting in the forward, a 5'10" senior, number 11, Greta Razor. Starting in guard, a 5'5" freshman, number 15, Reagan Hemberger. Starting in the forward, a 5'9" sophomore, number 30, Addie Drager. And starting in guard, a 5'3" freshman, number 33, Sophie Nelson. Assistant coaches Michelle Borman, Robbie Cox, and head coach of Perham, Mr. T.J. Super. Good luck to both teams, and let's play some basketball.
Yellow Jackets, adjustment to the starting lineup tonight. In the lineup insert will be Sophie Nelson. She'll get the start tonight, so it'll be Nelson, Anderson, Razor, Hemberger, and Drager for the Yellow Jackets. As we get ready to go, Razor to take the opening tap, and it goes to Nelson in the backcourt. Now to the right side, Hemberger's going to launch the three. It's no good. Rebound fought for and grabbed there by Chloe Bull.
One thing you'll notice right off the bat is the overall height of Crookston Pirates. Again, that's where they like to get inside. Here you're going to see a dribble drive. You'll see some back cutting, trying to get to that basket and get themselves a good to easy shot if they can.
Grace Bull loses it along the sideline. A turnover will give it to the Yellow Jackets. And bringing it up court will be Sophie Nelson. Nelson on the right side, that's Hemberger. Now to Anderson, Anderson to Dranger, over to Nelson again. Nelson to Hemberger around the perimeter. The Yellow Jackets go in the opening minute of this contest. Dranger looking down low for Razor. Bounce pass inside of the cutting. Nelson, no on the layup. Good luck, just couldn't get it to go. And a board for the Pirates. They'll come back the other way.
I like that aggressive, that back cut is a nice look for the Yellow Jackets. Look for them to go at again and then turn over here. Back to the Yellow Jackets.
Here is Drager. Over to Hemberger, who will launch the three, and that's too strong off the back iron. And Nelson gets a long rebound. And another three-pointer, that time from Kaya Anderson is good. And the Yellow Jackets strike first.
And Anderson just stays red hot, Jason, and she's really had a nice second half of the season. I think just kind of growing into that leadership role, maybe taking over a little of that place of where Willow Thiel was for the Yellow Jackets as that go-to player when they need a basket.
Long three, too strong. Ends up going through the hands of Bull on the shot attempt by Johnson. Now they look inside. Anderson pokes it away to the far side. And now another three-pointer attempt. That one's off the iron, no good for Grace Bull. And now back come the Yellow Jackets. 16 minutes to go in our opening half as Razor drives, gets cut off, looks for a cutter in Drager. Drager now brings it out up top to Nelson, who will drive. Now stops and pops, does Anderson, and hits. Anderson with 6.
And there, right there, you can see what Sophie Nelson can do, Jason. She likes to go north-south, get herself into the lane, and then finds the wide open look. And a really nice look for a start for the Yellow Jackets.
Anderson picks up her first foul of the night. Crookston trying to pull off an upset here tonight. The Yellow Jackets, I think, kind of trying to assert their dominance on this one. As driving to the hoop there is Brueggemann, and Maddie Brueggemann will earn a trip to the Horseman free throw line. That is on Razor. Her second. Or her first, team second, excuse me. And the free throw, no good. Second free throw, fourth coming. For the Crooks in the forward. Shot's no good, she misses both. The rebound grabbed by Nelson. And Anderson will bring it up court. Now over the near side it goes. Anderson the launch, the three, too strong. Rebound grab, Nelson gets it. Anderson thought about firing, now she'll drive, kick to the right side for Hemberger, who will take the three and hit the three.
Really fitting there for Hemberger to get that three. She's the one that kind of dove in there, kept that ball alive for the Yellow Jackets, and then to get the shot on top of that, points well deserved by her there.
Pass down low, short jumper is good. Getting that to go, Naomi Johnson. That's the first points of the game for the Pirates.
There's that cutting offense I was talking about as we went, and we're going to get an offensive foul here on a non-set. But you're going to see a lot of slashing to the basket. The Yellow Jackets are going to have to cut that off. We used to teach kind of cutting it off by the free throw line and not letting them get to the lane.
Balver was trying to check in, but the officials had already brought the ball in play. So the substitution denied as Nelson will drive. Bounce pass down low for Drager out of her hands, and Mari Pulver will now check in.
And the reason why I spoke too long there, I should have, sorry about cutting you off there, Jason. Razor with her second foul, quick trying to get her to the bench, and luckily it didn't end up being her third, and that would have been a long sit for her, and probably till the second half, but now she can probably come back into the game.
With it here now is Chloe Bowles. She looks to drive, pull-up jumper's good for Chloe Bowles. She gets her first 2 points of the night. Now Sophie Nelson over to Drager. Back out to Hemberger. Hemberger corrals it to Pulver. Back to Nelson on the right. Looking the defense over. Goes to Drager. Now Anderson cuts through the lane. Finds Hemberger, who will take the three and hit the three. The Yellow Jackets have hit 4 3-pointers, coming off a record-tying 3-point night against Park Rapids. That's Brueggemann now. How was that? Impressive night where they hit from beyond the arc against Park Rapids. And that was led by Anderson and Hemberger. And now a turnover. Up ahead for Drager, left hand too strong. Rebound fought for, and it'll go out of bounds. It'll be Crookston basketball.
And it was one of those nights, Jason, we've talked about not settling for three. I felt like they didn't on that night. They took it in sequence, in through their offense, and they just did a nice job of finding each other. And here they're putting in the full court press on, trying to speed up the Crookston Pirates. It's led to a little foul trouble right off the bat. And again, you got to stop that ball. They're getting to the lane too easy, even though that shot was long.
Yellow Jackets hit 17 it was in that game against Park Rapids. Already have hit 4 tonight, but now a turnover. And the Pirates will come back with it. Bounce pass there. That's stolen right back. Now a held ball. No, we won't. As a straight clean steal there by Chloe Bull. But she misses on the shot. Have a player drop to the floor. Hopefully she's okay. She pops up. With 13 minutes to go in our first half, now Nora Rosenthal checks in. The Yellow Jackets will be forced to go deeper on the bench, and now we're going to have a timeout called on the floor. We'll take it with them. The Yellow Jackets lead by 8 with 13 to go.
I'm Jen Hendrickson with United Community Bank. Jacket Pride isn't something we take lightly. We support the teachers and support staff that help teach our children every day. We support local Perm athletes with our Battle of the Bees sponsorship nights. And every year we award 4 scholarships to Perm seniors. Yellow Jackets are my team, and United Community Bank is my bank.
Welcome back to the Hive out of the timeout. Crookston basketball. Nesseth will inbound for the Pirates. Trying to find a cutting Brueggemann, and goes out of bounds. Nora Rosenthal in the right spot, ended up breaking up the pass on that one as the Yellow Jackets lead by 8 with 12:57 to go. Anderson will bring the ball up court. Now to the corner, that's Hemberger. Back to Pulver. Nora Rosenthal now with the Hemberger, who fires away, and it's too strong. Off the rim, off the top of the backboard, out of bounds. It'll stay with Perham. $12:40 to go. Pulver with it to Anderson, and ball don't lie, apparently. There's a travel. Had a hunch it was going to go to Crookston quickly, no matter what on that possession.
Yeah, a good probably argument by the Crookston Pirate head coach, and probably drew into that. That one again, full court pressure by the Yellow Jackets. I think just trying to keep the Pirates from getting just that. A lot of contact, no foul, probably a good play on there.
Chloe Bull on the drive, now Nelson. Hemberger's going to fire a 3, and that's long. And Pulver gets the board. They swing it around. Anderson the kick. Pulver's shot, too strong off the iron. And the rebound's grabbed by Bull. Chloe Bull with the rebound. Well, Crookston's kind of stemmed the tide a little bit here in the early going. Now they just got to find some success on this side of the floor.
Well, and the thing is, you got to like it if you're getting the shots you want. Here they're back inside and do just what you said. They're going to try to pound that post possession in there, and they're going to make the Yellow Jackets defend. The other thing that does, Jason, is you look at fouls. That's the 4th team foul on the Yellow Jackets. It's all stemming from them wanting to get the ball inside.
Hemberger will follow her first. Nesseth at the Horace Mann Insurance and Investments free throw line, looking for their first bucket at the line tonight. 0 of 2 on their previous trip, make it 0 of 3. Now back the other way is Razor. Back in with 2 fouls, goes to the right side. Now Nora Rosenthal will take a 3, and that's no good. Anderson, the rebound, will bring it back outside. Nelson, drive kick to Rosenthal. She goes in the lane. Back to Anderson. Another 3-pointer on its way. It's good. Kaya Anderson with 9, all from beyond the arc. We have a timeout called by the Yellow Jackets. 11:27 to go. Yellow Jackets by 9.
Hi, my name's Wally Anderson. I've been at Tuffy's for 3 years at the warehouse. I just recently bought a Panoptics. It's like an underwater camera. Saved my profit sharing checks for it, and I purchased it, and I can't really wait to use it this winter go ice fishing. KLM's got a better health insurance. Their profit sharing checks, it's a huge difference. It's bar none by far the best company to come work for.
Welcome back into the Hive. Yellow Jackets leading 15-6 on the 549 Media Network. We thank you for tuning in to tonight. Trying to keep you updated as we can, as we have them on the boys basketball game taking place just down the road in Pelican Rapids. I believe that's going to be streamed on their Pelican Rapids TV. Up ahead it goes now. Nesseth with it. Luza gets it back. Drives, cut off. Skips a pass to the near side. Now a trap here by Razor. Comes back to Nessa. She'll look things back over. Dribbles around the perimeter. Now inside, a triple team comes, and a foul on the Yellow Jackets. I believe it's going to be on Razor. It is. That's her 3rd.
And again, they're going to just try to wear the Yellow Jackets out in the post, Jason. And again, you could see what was going to happen. The shot didn't go up. They were going post to post. Now the Yellow Jackets really concerned, doubling hard. They're going to look for that open look. Little pick-the-picker screen right there. The Yellow Jackets don't communicate. Leads to another foul on the Yellow Jackets, and these are mounting up fast, Jason.
Now that's Rosenthal. Nesseth back at the line. Joey Nesseth. And the Pirates now 0-4 at the line tonight.
And you look at that could really, I mean, some of them were on the front ends of one-on-ones too, or all 2-shot here, I guess. But, you know, you make 4, and they're doing the things they want to. They just got to complete the act, and here's another offensive board.
Put back attempt by Naomi Johnson, no. Another put back attempt there by Bull. No good for the Pirates. And back the other way come the Yellow Jackets. They slow it up. Now with Sophie Nelson. Nelson to Pulver in the high post and draws the foul there on Hallie Nicholas.
Again, that's got to be frustrating for the Crookston Pirates. You're getting what you think that you're going to, and you still aren't making the point-blank shots here, Jason. So, again, Yellow Jackets have to take advantage.
Nice drive, but unable to finish there was Sophie Nelson, and another board. That time for Chloe Bull. She's looking to go coast to coast with it off the glass. No. Kai Anderson, the rebound. Anderson will come back now. Looking for help, finds it. Nope, now she does in Nelson. I thought she was going to go to Rosenthal. Swings it around to Drager. Drager to the cutting Anderson, who fumbles it. She corrals it back, knifes in the lane. Nice move to the hoop, and doesn't get it to fall. And a rebound there by Bull as she clears out. Yellow Jacket boys trailing by 2 early first half against Pelican Rapids. A handoff there now for Bull. Drops downside, nice cut, and finish at the hoop, that time by Brooklyn Waldall.
Yeah, really nice set there by Crookston Pirates. And that, again, I don't want to sound like I'm repeating myself, but that's what they want to do all night long, and they're going to draw some fouls. Yellow Jackets have to get into an offensive rhythm here, Jason. They don't look like they really know what they're trying to get right now. And again, go to Anderson if that's the case.
And then it's Nelson that goes downhill. She's putting some good minutes together the last few nights, getting the spot start tonight. Yellow Jackets without Cora Grismer. You're kind of seeing what she brings to this team without her on the floor and her leadership.
Right, she's the one who can just kind of take reins here and get them in their sets, and you can see that senior leadership right now is lacking a little bit from the Yellow Jackets. Let's see if they can get settled in. Somebody's got to pick up the slack what Grismer's left behind here.
Hamburger will bring the ball up court now. Go to Pulver in the post. Hands it off. Now to Anderson. Anderson looking to drive. Finds a cutter. Drager pull-up jumper blocked away. And Crookston comes away with the basketball up trailing by 9 on your Otter Tail Power Company scoreboard. Nice feed. Unable to finish, though, was Waldall. And now a travel in the lane will get the ball to the Yellow Jackets, but a nice find there. And Waldall just couldn't finish. Both a quick breather. She's back in. And now Morgan Smith will come in for the Yellow Jackets.
We're giving updates, Jason. The Wrestlers are in Moorhead tonight, taking on in the first of the triangular the Wilmer Cardinals. Top 5 in AAA. They go down to defeat 52-16 tonight.
Pulver to Smith. Now to Anderson. Anderson drives, kicks, finds Hemberger. Hemberger the 3, no. And a rebound grab by Brueggemann and a foul on Morgan Smith right away. Been the story of the game for the Yellow Jackets. Come in the game, pick up a foul.
Well, and we're already in the bonus, and when we're at the 8-minute 21 second mark, and you're already shooting free throws, you see what Crookston's game plan is. And I thought that coming in, watching last night's game, they want to try to use their size inside. And if they start hitting these free throws, we got to find some offensive flow soon. If I'm the Yellow Jackets, you got to find a way right now to get Kaya Anderson a shot. It's been a while, and she started out red hot.
Brueggemann goes 2 of 2 at the line and cuts it to 7 at 17-10. Like you said, Lance, they're in the bonus with 8:20 to go, so plenty of opportunities. The way this half has been playing out for Crookston to find their way to the line. Pulver with it now to Drager, back to Hemberger. Hemberger in the lane, kicks to the corner for Smith. Now Anderson with it. Anderson with 15 on the shot clock, 8 on the game clock. Will drive, kick. Now Anderson will take the 3 and hit the 3. And it's a 10-point Yellow Jacket lead after the 3 by Anderson. That gives her 12 points on the night. And almost a steal there and almost a foul as Hemberger went for the steal. Nice job both ways there to avoid a foul. And instead it's a turnover. Now Smith up to Anderson. Over to Pulver. Anderson with it now to Hemberger. She's going to drive, and a floater from Hemberger is good. Reagan Hemberger now with 8. And now we have a timeout called by Crookston. We'll take the break with them.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
McCall Construction is the Lakes area full-service construction management company, offering a truly personalized experience. From dream homes to commercial spaces, McCall Construction focuses on putting you first with experience value engineering that delivers on your vision and surpasses your expectations. Whether you already have a plan or you're just getting started, give them a call. McCall Construction will make the entire process so much easier. Call them at 218-346-7070 or check them out on Facebook.
Welcome back to the Hive. Yellowjackets lead 22-10. 7:20 to go here in our first half. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock. Just down the road in the Heart of Lakes Conference action at Pelican Rapids, the Yellowjack boys lead 18-12 with 10 minutes to go.
And again, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a different defense out of the Yellowjackets. I think you have to find some way to keep the Crookston Pirates out of the paint. You're drawing way too many fouls. They've changed up to zone pressure right now, but it unfortunately ends, and I think Yellowjackets got away with one right there. Again, Pirates doing a great job of getting themselves into that paint area.
Shot too strong. Smith with a nice board. Finds Hemberger cutting down to Anderson over to Smith. Smith with the pass feint. Now we'll hand it off to Razor on the floor with 3. Drager with it to Smith again. Now Anderson, she will fire and hit again. That's 5 3-pointers for Kaya Anderson, and I don't know how you keep losing her, as it's 25-10. A pass batted away out of bounds. It'll be Crookston basketball still. Nelson back in for Morgan Smith. Nice couple of minutes there for Smith. The Yellowjackets going deep on the bench tonight. Cross-court pass it goes. Here's Bull with it. Now to Chloe Bull. To the corner with a feed there for Waldall. And the pass inside gets thrown away. Razor. She will fire a 3. That's short. Long rebound grab there by Grace Bull. Cross-court pass. Chloe Bull launches. No. And Razor the rebound.
And the change to the zone, Jason, has definitely changed a little bit of the tactics for Crookston. They're not attacking inside. They're looking at that three-point shot. So good move by Coach Super and his staff to change that up a little bit. Look for them to try to get back inside, because that's really where they've had their most success.
Drager on the drive draws a foul. It's on Chloe Bull. That's her first. 25-10, 5:35 to go in the first half here from the Hive. Inside, nice inbounds play to Kaya Anderson, and a nice draw up there from TJ Super.
Yeah, and a nice job of recognizing by Kaya Anderson to break down the lane, and then a great job there of finding her.
Jumper offline, rebound, Nelson tied up. She breaks free. And Nelson quickly up ahead to Hemberger. Hemberger will slow down. She gets closed out by Naomi Johnson. Wide open, Kaya Anderson, the three-pointer's good. Anderson hits another triple, and it's 30-10 in favor of the Yellowjackets. And a steal. Razor back. Off the glass, no, she's fouled and go to the line.
Again, you just keep doing what you're doing right here for the Yellowjackets. Not much of an adjustment by the Crookston Pirates. At some point, I think you just have to tell whoever's guarding Kaya Anderson, don't go help, don't go do anything else. You're solely taking her as the first free throw by Razor, rims in and out. She's matching what we saw earlier in Nathan Rusted in the first half for the Yellowjackets of just shooting lights out in this gymnasium.
Got 6 first half three-pointers, does Anderson. She continues that strong streak, leading the way for the Yellowjackets, averaging just over 17 points per game, and that number continues to climb of late. That one's off just a little bit and back the other way. Is Anderson. The floater scoop is good, as Kaya Anderson is having a night, as it's 33-10 on your Otter Tail Power Company scoreboard. Now with it, Chloe Bull. To the corner, now down low it goes. Brueggemann works her way through, and Nelson leaps in for a rebound, and now eventually a foul out of that. Foul is going to be on Brueggemann. 4 minutes ago, 33-10 Yellow Jackets.
And you saw a little frustration out of Brueggemann, and I don't think it came on the foul initially. I think it was in her up and under move. She felt like she was the one that took the contact and didn't get it called. So again, a little bit of just still trying to figure out how this is going to be happening, and nothing's going to change, Jason, if they don't find Kaya Anderson on this end.
Well, up and under move too, and also the fact that she had the ball wrapped up with the girl, and normally when you have a whistle that late, it's a jump ball. Well, the ball's to the floor, and Crookston eventually grabs it. They'll bring it up court here with Chloe Bull. Bull knifes through the lane, fires a tough shot. No, gets a rebound, and a putback is good. Nice job by Chloe Bull inside. She gets the bucket and earns a trip to the Horseman free throw line. As Hemberger now picks up her second. 3:35 to go. It's 33-12 in favor of the Yellow Jackets on your Otter Tail Power Company scoreboard.
Into the Pirates, Grace Bull.
Razor thought about it, passed it up. Now it's stolen away. Grace Bull with it now for Crookston. Tries to get it back to Chloe Bull. Drager gets her hand on it, it's tapped out of bounds. It'll stay with Crookston with 3:13 to go. Now they're swinging around the perimeter. Baseline jumper by Bull, in and out, no good. Rebound to Anderson. Anderson will bring it up court. Gets to Nelson, now to Rosenthal. Over to Hemberger. She thought about it for a second, now we'll go to Drager. They skip to Anderson. Anderson off the screen. Kick to the right side, Hemberger, the three. Too strong, and a rebound inside, Chloe Bull. So we hit the 2:35 mark in our first half. Driving through the lane, Bull loses the ball, but she is fouled. And Bull will go back to the line, where Crookston has been at for much of this half.
I was just about to say that, and then Bull took it right to the rim, Jason. That even that last possession, Hannah Bull had a 6-foot shot or so. It rimmed in and out. I would like to see her at this point go to the rim, because they're drawing contact, they're drawing fouls, and that's might be the arch nemesis of the Yellow Jackets tonight. I don't know if it's going to make up this point differential, but they're starting to climb into some real foul trouble here, and it's because of that inside play. So continue to attack if you're them. If you're the Yellow Jackets, you got to stop them from getting to the lane.
Free throw good by Bull. She hits 1 of 2. Makes it 33-14 with 2.5 to go. Here in our opening half on your Otter Tail Power Company scoreboard, we thank you for tuning in. As Anderson has the basketball, she's been on fire from that spot. That one's just offline a little bit. Drager almost gets the rebound, but Bull, again, another board for her. She's going to be nearing double digits, but the ball gets poked away by Drager. Driving baseline, comes back up top. Now inside it goes. Low on her shoulder, but taking too many steps on her way to the hoop was Brueggemann. Right idea, Lance.
Oh, absolutely, and they had the matchup they wanted. You got to give Sophie Nelson credit, Jason. She's tough under there. For someone of her stature, she stood right in there and took the blow, and I don't think they thought it was going to happen, but you got to connect on that if you're the Pirates.
Anderson with a nice drive and finish. As she's showing that she can do a little bit of everything on the basketball court, not just that three-point shooter, and that's just going to add to her game as Drager and Nelson combined for the steal. Now Nelson is fouled. She's got 24 on the night. Does Kaya Anderson. 24 of the team's 35, and she leads Crookston by 10. Driving inside, shot blocked. That time there by Grace Bull.
Nice up and under move, though. You'll take that if you're Coach Super. I like that she's staying aggressive, not just settling for the three-point shot, now going inside. And again, I think you got to get the ball back inside if you're Crookston.
Pull-up jumper offline on the shot attempt there by Waldall. Anderson, the Yellow Jackets back the other way. Kick out right side. Hemberger the three. That one's good. Hemberger hits again on the nice feed from Kaya Anderson. That gives Hemberger 11 to go with the 24 from Anderson. Baseline jumper on its way. That's no good on the shot attempt by Tegan Fenfelick. We're at 45 seconds to go in her first half. Hemberger drives, loses it, but gets it back. Now finds a cutting Nelson, who hits the floater. And the Jackets lead 40-14.
Nice flurry by the Yellow Jackets to end the first half. And you just need to get a bucket here if you're Crookston.
And here's a chance at getting a pair as they're going to go to the free throw lines. The Yellow Jackets pick up their 10th foul of the half.
And honestly, Jason, I think that's been your best offense tonight is get Chloe Bowl going downhill. Just get her rolling down and get some foul shots. So nice job by her just getting to the basket and drawing this contact.
That one's good at the Horace Mann Insurance and Investments free throw line. Cuts it to 40-15. Stay tuned for our halftime show. We'll have some updates from around the area as that free throw is good and get you a nice recap on this one and get you set up for the second half. And we'd also like to thank our sponsors for their support of the 549 Media broadcast here tonight, as Anderson will have it with 10 as the Yellow Jackets will look to go to work. To Pulver now. Pulver looks for Anderson, finds her. Anderson with three, kicks it to Hemberger. The three is good. Reagan Hemberger beats the buzzer, hits her fourth three-pointer of the half, and the Yellow Jackets take a 43-16 lead into the break.
Yeah, and that's exactly, we had Reagan Hemberger up here after last game, Jason, talking about feeling comfortable together on the floor. That was unbelievable presence of Kaya Anderson to kick out at the last second. Nice way to end the half if you're the Yellow Jackets.
At the half, Yellow Jackets lead 43-16. We'll take a break.
When you're running a business, you don't have time for doubt. You need a banking partner you can trust. One who is as invested in the success of your business as you are and has all the products and services you need under one roof. At Bremer Bank, we're here to listen and learn because you know your business best, and we'll back you up with insightful advice and personalized solutions that help you achieve your goals. Work with Bremer Bank because understanding is everything.
Hey, it's Tucker again. Did you know? DOT Insurance Agency.
It's not necessary to build your business in Perham, Minnesota to be successful. But it sure does help. Hammers Construction. Your vision, our team.
Odds are there's an ace right in your neighborhood. With expert advice and the right tools to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock. With people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell.
And Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware.
Right here in downtown Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
At New Horizons Realty, we're on your team. For over 25 years, we've been helping families and businesses find the perfect place to call home here in the Lakes area. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just dreaming, we've got the experience and local knowledge to guide you through every step of your real estate journey. As proud supporters of the Perham Yellowjackets, we believe in building strong teams on the mat, court, or field, and in the community. Check out our current listings at PerhamRealEstate.com or give us a call today at 218-346-7767.
Energy-efficient technologies have the power to connect us all, so we can save more than ever before. Evolve. And make choices that are smart. For you. For them. And for all of us. Because with energy-efficient technologies, we can connect to a better, smarter home.
Welcome back into the Hive. The Yellowjackets lead at halftime on the Otter Tail Power Company scoreboard by a score of 43-26. Quick update just down the road. The Yellowjackets taking on Pelican Rapids boys basketball action. They lead 30-25 with 44 seconds to go in their opening half. Lance, and I believe you have a wrestling update.
Yeah, just so far in Moorhead in the triangular, Wilmer 52, Perham 16. Now Perham taking on the Moorhead Spuds in the last of the triangular tonight. We'll get you an update to that as soon as we can.
First half was all Perham, and a lot of that was due to the outside shooting of Kaya Anderson as well as Reagan Hemberger. Kaya Anderson has 24 points, 16 of them from beyond the arc, 18 of them from beyond the arc, while Hemberger has 12 from beyond the arc tonight.
Right, we found out kind of late to the party that Grismer wasn't going to be playing tonight, you kind of think of who could pick up the slack. I really wasn't thinking of Anderson and Hemberger, but they've kind of done just that. They went above and beyond almost what they've been doing throughout the season. I don't know that there's a player playing better than Kaya Anderson right now around the area. You can just tell that confidence is at an ultimate high. And tonight, at the beginning, when things were a little bit tough, she kind of just put this team on her shoulders and said, here we go, and willed them to about a 20-point lead there. For Crookston, Jason, it's just so tough because you're getting decent shots. You're just not making them. I thought Coach Super changing to that zone kind of crossed them up and allowed that lead to balloon a little bit for the Yellowjackets. I think Crookston's going to continue to do what they're doing, but if they don't put a hand in the face of Hemberger or Anderson, it's going to continue to be a long night.
Another player that's really, I thought, played good in that first half, getting that start tonight in the absence of Cora Grismer, was Sophie Nelson. And she's been playing. She's given the Yellowjackets some good minutes, usually off the bench, but starting tonight, and I think it's done a nice job of helping get the Yellowjackets in that offense.
Well, one thing you're never going to not get from Sophie Nelson is energy. And when she comes in, she's up and down the floor, and she's diving for basketballs. I'm impressed, like even in spots where she got into a tough situation, guarding a post player, she never backed down an instant and actually got the turnover called on her favor. So again, the Yellowjackets doing a lot of things. Razor picking up some early fouls kind of hurt her. She just never could kind of get into the flow of what we've seen her do so far this year. So again, let's look for a second half that the Yellowjackets, I think what I want to see is them just come and put their stamp on this game, Jason, in the first 5 minutes and just go with that same intensity that they ended this half with.
We'll take a break, come back, get you set up for the second half here on the 549 Media Network.
Since 1980, more families have trusted Jack Chivers Realty than anyone else in the Lakes area. I'm Blake Olson, the owner of Jack Chivers Realty. Our dedicated agents have a deep understanding of the area.
We live here, and our kids go to school here. Let us find the perfect home for you and your family, or lean on our knowledge and marketing to sell your home. Find out how Chivers delivers right here in Perham. Reach out today and start packing. JackChiversRealty.com.
We take pride in what we send out. When you open a bag of licorice, you want that licorice to look good, you want that licorice to taste good. We work for you. We take pride in what we're making and what we are offering. It is so important to me. I do thank KLM from the bottom of my heart that they believe you and your family is important.
I'm Ryan Rusted with United Community Bank. United Community Bank has served the Lakes area since 1911. We're proud that you, your grandparents, your kids, and your grandkids have chosen UCB. We know the power of a smile and a handshake. Perham, Dent, Frazee, those are our communities. And United Community Bank is our bank.
McCall Construction is the Lakes area full-service construction management company, offering a truly personalized experience. From dream homes to commercial spaces, McCall Construction focuses on putting you first with experienced value engineering that delivers on your vision and surpasses your expectations. Whether you already have a plan or you're just getting started, give them a call. McCall Construction will make the entire process so much easier. Call them at 218-346-7070 or check them out on Facebook.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
At the Perham Area Community Center, we have fun for the whole family. Adventureland is open for the littles all year long. Come for open swim and enjoy the pool. Bring it back to the past and try roller skating again Fridays and Sundays. We are now offering an after-school program for kids ages 9 to 12. If you are looking for a fun way to celebrate a birthday, we offer a variety of birthday party options, including pool parties, roller skating, bounce house, and Adventureland. Keep your eyes out for our fun special events on our Facebook page or on our website, perhamareacommunitycenter.net. Find your fit at the Pack.
Welcome back. Start of the second half just underway right now as the Pirates will bring the ball up court from the sideline inbound off a screen here. They're looking inside. It's not there. Now they'll go to Joey Nesseth. Nesseth with it. And it's stolen away. It's Hamburger coming away. Up to Nelson. Nelson back to Anderson. Anderson to Nelson. Back up for Drager. Hamburger with it over now to Razor with the head fake. She looks to drive, gets cut off. Comes back to Nelson. They swing it around to the other side. Now Drager with it. Razor looks, feeds it to Drager. Comes back up to Nelson. She will drive and kick. I don't know who that was going to go to, but Anderson ends up getting it. Kick right side. Hamburger's open. She hits off the iron. And it goes out of bounds. It will be Crookston basketball.
And we have a foul, I believe, on the rebound.
It is. It's on Kai Anderson, her third. Good catch, Lance.
So the only one to slow down Kai Anderson so far is maybe foul trouble. And, I kind of saw the official come out of the corner there, and it must have been a push in the back is what I can figure from this angle.
Bold drives, kicks. Gets to Nesseth. Now she's trying to back down the defender. Kicks it back outside. A three-pointer on its way for Chloe Bowles. No good. And the rebound is grabbed by the Yellowjackets. Haul it up ahead to Hemberger with the layup is good for Reagan Hemberger. She's got 16 on the night. Stay tuned to our postgame show, or we'll discuss our Steve Sanitation player of the game. And that's stolen away by Nelson. Up ahead, Hemberger. Now Razor, she's going to drive as the whole lane opened up for her. Jump stops, but misses the shot, fights for a rebound, and draws a foul. I think she was surprised at how wide open she was when she drove the baseline.
Well, she kind of spun, and I think in the act of in that pivot, they thought she was going to kick it out, and they all just went in different directions, and she looked in at a wide open layup. Sometimes the toughest ones are when you're not expecting the seas to part like they did there.
Now inbound to Nelson, down low, Razor. Razor off the glass is good. She now has 3 on the night.
And definitely completed a tougher shot than the first one she had. And again, kind of goes to prove what we were just saying, that sometimes those are tougher when you're not guarded.
It's a nice entry pass on that side of the floor as well by Sophie Nelson. Now working to the hoop and knifing through and putting it up and in is Chloe Bull. She has 10 for the Pirates to lead all Pirate scorers.
She's really a good player, Jason. She does lots of things for this team, kind of settles them into offense. She drives the ball really well. I haven't seen her shoot outside yet, so that might be a part of her game coming on here, but nice move there by Razor.
Nice post-up work there by Razor in the paint. She's got 5. As the Yellowjackets lead 49-18, and with a lead like this, opportunity to work different things, and now the Yellowjackets, after shooting outstanding from beyond the arc, now starting to work that ball inside. Razor was unable to do a lot of that in the first half, picking up 3 early fouls.
And again, if you're looking at switches and a nice play there, Anderson does a good job. Nelson comes out with it. I'll hit that on the way back, what I thought might be happening.
Nelson gets the loose change, kicks out to Hemberger, and she hits another 3. Hemberger now with 19 on the night, and the Yellowjackets lead 52-18 with 14:35 to go.
And right now, Grace Bowl, 33, is bringing the ball up, so I don't know if it's a call defensively, but Sophie Nelson's guarding her. Grace Bowl, even though she's a young 9th grader, she's 6 foot tall. I'm looking for a switch, get her into the post. You would think that advantage has to be Pirates right now, but look if the Yellowjackets change up here as they go.
And Nelson read that well, gets the steal. Now tough feed, trying to, little too unselfish as she was trying to find Drager cutting. And a nice play by Crookston coming back, getting back defensively to get the steal. It's one of those that I know they will work with on Nelson, go up and maybe draw that foul opportunity there, but a nice steal to read that play originally. Inside, there's the mismatch you're talking about, and the basket is good for Grace Bull.
Well, one of the things for the Yellowjackets, I think they got to read that cross-court pass. It's kind of a loping pass. They like to start their offense with that. I think there's an opportunity to pick off some passes there.
Baseline jumper from Drager, and it's stuck. Jump ball. With 13:45 to go, we'll give the ball to the Yellowjackets. Isaac got wedged between the rim and the backboard. 52-20, 13:45 to go. And now we're going to correct the arrow because it should be Yellowjacket basketball.
And hats off to Crookston. They just stepped right in the lane and said, it's our ball, and almost got away with it there. A nice job there. I do like the look of having Kaya Anderson kind of at that free throw line extended. You got to come out and guard her really tight, and that time that drew a foul, I think you've got an opportunity for some cutters, and if not, she can take it to the basket.
Anderson, turnaround jumper, doesn't get the roll on that one. Rebound grabbed by Chloe Bull. Bull knifes through, short on the shot, absorbs some contact, slow to get up behind the play. Anderson back the other way. Hemberger off the kick and off the back iron on the shot. And the rebound's grabbed by Grace Bull. The Yellowjackets, I think, made that switch.
Look for the drive to the basket here. That's kind of what they made there on person. A tough pass there.
Chloe Bull trying to find some help. Eventually kicks it out, and the three is good. Grace Bull hits the triple, has 5 now for the Pirates. Nelson over to Hemberger. To Anderson. Look at inside Razor, but Bull taps it back to Anderson. Comes back to Drager. Now Nelson over to the right side. Inside it goes Razor again. She backs down the defender and draws the foul and will go to the free throw line. The Horseman Insurance and Investments free throw line with 12:25 to go.
In a little bit, I think, I don't want this to sound the wrong way. I think you saw right there a little of the evolution of the game of Reagan Hemberger. Earlier in the season, she would have just shot that three with the girl running at her. She recognized that, dumped it off to a really nice post possession there for Greta Razor and got her some free throws. The next step, I think, is Greta now seeing the double down, kicking it back open to a wide open Hemberger, and you see what happens when she's left wide open. So I like where this game is going, and the pieces are coming together for Coach Super and his staff.
54-23 on your RTL Power Company scoreboard. Yellow Jackets in control of this one. As they work it around the perimeter, Anderson almost gets a steal. And it's grabbed there by Waldo. Hands it out for Chloe Bull. She's trying to get away from Anderson. Now drives in the lane. And there's going to be a reach-in foul. It's on Reagan Hemberger, her third.
Inbounds play coming here. Again, going back inside. I think going the wrong direction on that one, but somehow wills it in there. Nice work.
That was Nesseth on the basket. Pulver with it. Razor, nice move, fakes the pass, now kicks it out to Hemberger. Hemberger drives down the lane. The floater from her is offline, and a rebound grabbed there and cleared out by Chloe Bull.
And what you talked about there, Sophie Nelson made her way in, almost took a offensive rebound and gained another possession. She's just been all over the court tonight, and well spotted by you there, Jason, earlier, and talked about at halftime.
Waldall knifes through, but I believe she traveled. Indeed she did. With 11-12 to go, Grace Bull will come back into the game. Yellow Jackets lead on here. Auto Power Company scoreboard. We have a timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. Yes, garbage is gross, but here at Steve's Sanitation, we are your trash experts with experience to back it up. At Steve's Sanitation, we know how to schedule your trash pickups without missing a beat, and we have been doing it for over 30 years in Perham and the Lakes area. Steve's Sanitation has been voted the best garbage service in the Lakes area since 2019. With 30 dedicated employees, we're here to take care of your trash. For more information, call us at 218-346-4834 or visit our website at stevesanitation.com. Welcome back. Second half rolls along. Yellow Jackets lead 54-25 with 11-12 to go. Lance, dynamic night tonight. The second half, obviously it slips away a little bit when you build up that big of a lead, but that first half of basketball was just outstanding for the Yellow Jackets. I really liked, we talked about the outside shooting, but the good to great play, that is what you like to see from the outside, and they were getting those shots.
Well, and I like the team aspect of it. They're looking for each other. They're you've talked about it multiple times, turning a good shot into a great shot. That's exactly what they're doing. Now I think the conscious effort to get post play involved, I like that right now.
Hemberger floater, no good. Nelson saves it, gets it to Pulver. Now Anderson cuts, kicks back out, but nice job there by Brooklyn Waldall to use her height and leaping ability to come down with that one.
And I think one of the things you said, Jason, I really liked, it's hard to keep up that intensity when the game is going in your favor, and here's going to be another foul on the Yellow Jackets. you got to give Crookston credit. They haven't swayed from what they do, what their offense is, and they're trying to get to the basket. They're trying to draw fouls, and they've done just that most of the night.
That's Hemberger's fourth. Nesseth at the line gets the first to go from the Horseman Insurance and Investments free throw line. Crookston was 6 of 12 in the first half. Ashton Kunza gets her first action in the second half. Nora Rosenthal, who will be unable to be used in the second half for the Yellow Jackets due to the fact she played 2 in the JV. Second free throw is no good.
And again, I think Coach Super and his staff are splitting some of those minutes, so Rosenthal's minutes now become Ashton Kunz's, and that's a smart play. That way you're guaranteed to get your minutes on the JV and also get a little taste of this action tonight as we get going. But good point out of why we probably won't see Rosenthal for the rest of the night.
Free throw no good, or three-pointer, no good on the shot attempt by Kunza. Outlet up ahead, the left-hand layup is good there for Joey Nesseth. Anderson will bring it up court. Held scoreless in the second half. She had 24 in the first half. Inside Razor. Razor backs down the defender off the glass too strong. Nelson down and gets the rebound. But she double dribbled.
And again, you got to like that grittiness in Nelson. She's not afraid to mix it up down there where she's really undersized. Again, reminds me a little of Riley Mickelson, and all of a sudden Riley would come out with the basketball, and Nelson now doing the same thing for Coach Super.
9:40 to go in the second half. Yellow Jackets lead this one 54-28 on the Otter Tail Power Company scoreboard. With the basketball, here is Nesseth. Against Kunza, left hand, nice move and finish there for Joey Nesseth. As she did a good job of sealing off Kunza and driving and finishing at the hoop, makes it 54-30.
And she's found a rhythm, and now she's getting to the basket going north-south.
Anderson all but down on that three-point attempt, and the rebound grabbed by Brueggemann. Brueggemann will bring it up court after she got it to Bull. Bull now. Looking things over. Nelson almost pokes it away, and now they go inside. Tough pass, but nice extra pass in the back door. Layup is good. Finding Brueggemann for that one. She's got 4.
And that post-to-post cut is a really nice look for Crookston, and they've run it all night. They just haven't hit their shots. And again, you can see the pieces building for them. The Yellow Jackets now have to have a good offensive set here, Jason.
Razor back outside. Kunza now to Anderson. In fact, Crookston's had a good second half, outscoring the Yellow Jackets. Nice bucket there by Anderson, and a timeout called by the Yellow Jackets. It's a full timeout. We'll take it with them. Horseman Investments and Insurance can help you with your retirement planning goals and insurance protection needs. Kyle Van Dyke and his team provides educated retirement solutions, wealth management strategies, inheritance and legacy planning, and personalized auto, homeowners, and life insurance protection plan. We are here for your lifelong financial wellness. To set up an appointment, call Kyle Van Dyke at 218-236-6665 or email at kyle.vandyke@horseman.com.
Hilltop Lumber on Main Street Otter Tail is your #1 stop to find building supplies for residential and commercial projects. From the initial idea to final completion of your project, at Hilltop Lumber, we help plan, supply, and deliver dreams. Check out Hilltop Lumber's Marvin Showcase Center and huge supply of carpeting and floor coverings, as well as hardware and lawn care for your everyday needs. See you at Hilltop Lumber Otter Tail.
Welcome back to the Hive. 8:25 to go. Yellow Jackets 56-32. Outscored, though, in the second half, 16-13, as now we have another whistle and a substitution, but she didn't come to the scorers table in time during the timeout, so they will not allow her to enter. And now a foul on the inbounds that will allow her in anyway, so we do them a favor and make sure to get the sub in. Drager gets called for the foul.
It's almost what it seemed like there. And again, Drager, I don't know. That was a good push through. She just went right through the Crookston Pirates. And again, full court pressure. A lot of times you see that change defense out of a timeout. I think this caused some problems for the Pirates early on, and again, it does again.
Dranger inside, misses that shot attempt. And back will come the Pirates this time, Chloe Bull again. Bull off a screen. Let Brueggemann go around her. Look inside, but tough post entry. Nelson comes through the backside and gets a steal. Now she's looking to go coast to coast and kicks. The extra pass to Anderson. The three is off the back iron. And the rebound is grabbed there by Grace Bull. Up ahead it goes for Naomi Johnson. Too far for her and out of bounds. 7:44 to go in our second half. Yellow Jackets lead 56-32. And your Otter Tail Power Company scoreboard today. Kunza brings it up to Drager, now to Nelson. Anderson with it. Here is Kunza. Kunza knifes through the lane, kicks over to Anderson. Anderson thought about it, passed it up. Yellow Jackets swing around the perimeter. Anderson knifes, kicks, Pulver back to Kunza. Shot clock at 8. Kunza will fire and hit.
Nice job by Kunza to just not waver when that shot clock was running down. Again, it allows the Yellow Jackets to set this pressure back up. A little bit better job this time of Crookston Pirates handling it, at least for the initial, getting it across. And again, it's interesting. Sometimes the Yellow Jackets will run that pressure and then drop back into a zone. It seemed like they were person to person last time. Let's see what they do. It looks like the same defense coming up here.
Under 7 to go in our second half. Driving downhill off the glass is good. Is Nesseth again. She's having a nice second half for Crookston. She has 9 of her 11 in the second half. Dranger with it. Now to Anderson again. Anderson looks things over, looks to drive, kicks to Pulver. Now over to Dranger. Back to Anderson. She's got the open look for 3 and hits. Kaya Anderson really likes that spot off the top of the key and hits that one to make it 62-34. Now has 29 on the night. Just off to the right of the straight on, and a nice drive finish that time. Chloe Bull. It's Kaya Anderson's spot.
When you let Chloe Bull go north and south, she's tough to stop getting to the basket, and that's where they've had their most success. Now you got to get somebody with her that's going to hit a 3 or she's able to kick out to.
Trying to go inside to Pulver. The pass gets batted out of bounds. Eventually off of Pulver as Brueggemann disrupted that pass. It goes out of bounds. Will be Crookston basketball with 5:52 to go. Yellow Jackets lead 62-36. Grace Bull with it, looking inside. Tough pass. Kunza comes away with it. Outlet up ahead for Nelson. Just can't control it. Goes out of bounds back to Crookston.
Again, that's one of those. I think you see the open court, you see the basket, and your feet and mind start going faster than getting that basketball. But great night by Kaya Anderson. If this is it for her, boy, she just willed them in that first half to be where they're at right now. And we've seen a couple really good shooting nights by a couple Yellow Jackets here in the last couple games we've done.
I believe that'll be the last time we'll see Anderson tonight. She'll finish with 29 unless she comes back in. Razor with it. Off the steal, Quinn Henson is checked in. So the Yellow Jackets starting to go deeper in the bench, and they're making some more changes on the next whistle. And now a foul will allow some of those subs to come in. Waldall called for the foul. Morgan Smith, Lauren Dirty, and Olivia Phillips have come in for the Yellow Jackets as they lead 62-36. Inbounds to Dirty. Dirty hands it off Phillips. The runner by her is no good. Back is Grace Bull with it. Cross court it goes. And it's stolen away. Phillips. Yellow Jackets in Pelican Rapids at the 9:21 mark as Dirty puts that one up and in for 2. The Yellow Jackets lead by 1, 45-44. They have the basketball, and we have a stoppage as there's a foul. Taking a tough hit on her way to the hoop. That time was Nesseth.
And a good back and forth game there. The Yellow Jacket boys are having too. Jason, we talked about thinking it might be that way tonight. Two teams that are looking to be the upper echelon of Section 8AA and boys basketball. As that first free throw is good. Again, another really good game, and I think there's a lot more to come on that boys side as well.
Girls will be back home Saturday after they head to Frazee on Friday. Second free throw is no good, but a nice offensive board by Bull. Grace Bull with it now to Waldall. Then the Yellow Jackets, girls and boys doubleheader. Battle of the Bees night at Frazee, presented by United Community Bank. That shot is no good. Nice effort again. That will bring Nesseth back to the line. Morgan Smith picks up the foul. And I believe Friday is the Hoops for Hope night as well in Frazee. I think I saw a social media post about that. So a night for a good cause as well in Frazee. And then the girls back in action on Saturday here to take on Duluth Marshall. We'll have Trevor Seaman and Ryan Rusted bringing you all the action on Saturday here on the 549 Media Network, which will be an exciting game against state-ranked Duluth Marshall Hilltoppers. The second free throw is no good. Floor goes and out of bounds will be Yellow Jacket basketball. Nora Groven now in for Crookston with 4:19 to go. It's 64-38. And then next week, some games as well that we'll have on the air. And I know February 13th will be a big one here in the Hive. As Dirty works inside, now goes to Kunza back up top. They swing it around. Phillips now to Kunza. She will fire away, and that's too strong. Phillips with it. Looking down to Dirty. Dirty kicks. Kunza, the extra pass to Smith. She will drive, and a floater in the lane is good for Morgan Smith. Nice job with the head fake by Smith, and then driving down the lane and getting the floater to go. And that one on February 13th. Don't know who the Yellow Jackets will be taking on or who will be here, but the Yellow Jackets will be hosting a first-round wrestling match, a quarterfinal wrestling match, and a first-round match here at the Hive.
Right, and it'll be the two lower-seeded teams will wrestle first, followed by the winner of that will take on the Yellow Jackets. We'll get you information as it comes available to us and what we're going to be covering and what we'll have. We'll for sure have the Yellow Jackets as far as they go in that tournament. So we're to that time already, Jason. We're almost to flip the script to March Madness, and I just can't believe it, but I'm ready for it. It's going to be a fun 2-3 weeks coming up here.
A couple of shots don't go on both ends. The Yellow Jackets will get the rebound, and you mentioned that. Girls hockey playoffs have already kicked off. Dirty, nice feed. She puts that up and in for the bucket. We get a timeout for substitutions. That will bring in Bree Seals for the Yellow Jackets and Alyssa Johnson for the Pirates and Morgan Bull. Also Peyton Christensen in for the Yellow Jackets. So Yellow Jackets able to get everyone in tonight. I was able to suit up. Fouls on Phillips. Bull at the free throw line. And that's no good. Hanson now to Smith. Now back to Hanson and 3 in the lane as Seals was camped. As she gets called for the 3-second violation. Grace Bull hands it off. Now Morgan Bull. Back to Grace Bull now. Handed off to Brooklyn Waldo. 2 minutes to go. Inside of the post it goes. It's back, tap back out. It's stolen away by Hansen. Hansen looks things over. Hands it off to Seals. Seals the three. Online. We're just going to get it to go. On a good look for Seals. .140 to go on this one on the Otter Tail Power Company scoreboard. Three-pointer, that's offline. And we'll go out of bounds. Olivia Reed checks in. And the 30-point Yellow Jacket lead on the Otter Tail Power Company scoreboard. Smith to Reed, now over to Seals. Seals to Smith in the corner. To Hansen. Now Reed with it. Reed will drive, tough shot, it's blocked, out of bounds, 1:07 to go, stay with the Jackets, 12 on the shot clock. Stay tuned, post-game show. Keep you up to date on the Yellow Jacket boys as they're taking on Pelican Rapids right now. Seals fires the three, and that's offline with a minute to go.
Again, nice drive by Quinn Hansen there, finding her teammate. So again, you're seeing the same thing. It's what you could look in a program. Are you doing the same things through all levels? And right now, Coach Super has to be happy. Dribble drive, kick to the open person. And again, it's all predicated on good defense.
Yellow Jackets back with numbers. Seals with it. Gets tied up and held ball. We'll go to Crookston. There's 41.3 to go. 6.3 the differential on the shot clock. Waldo looking inside, it's cut off, but able to feed it inside. Shot is good and one. It is an and one.
I think you had that call ahead of what the official had that call, Jason, so nice work there.
Olivia Reed on the foul. Free throw by Johnson is good. As Alyssa Johnson hits there, the Yellow Jackets get it to Seals. Smith now. Get it to Seals again. She'll fire the three. That's too strong. And Crookston will dribble this across half court and go for one more offensive possession. Bull with it. Comes back outside. Now Johnson launches. That's too strong. And that will do it for the final score as the Yellow Jackets pick up a 68-41 victory over Crookston. We'll take a break.
I'm Ryan Rusted with United Community Bank. United Community Bank has served the Lakes area since 1911. We're proud that you, your grandparents, your kids, and your grandkids have chosen UCB. We know the power of a smile and a handshake. Perham, Dent, Frazee, those are our communities. And United Community Bank is our bank.
At Nias Family Sales, our experienced mechanics are here to provide exceptional service in a timely manner. With 10 service bays, the service department at Nias Family Sales can work on all makes and models. Our experienced mechanics can do everything from oil changes, tire repairs, brake service, engine and transmission repair, and much more. Schedule your vehicle today. Call 218-346-5976 or visit the Nias Family Sales Service Center at 610 East Main Street in Perham.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Hey, it's Tucker again. Did you know? EOT Insurance Agency.
Welcome back to the Hive postgame show. Yellow Jackets earn a 68-41 victory tonight over the Crookston Pirates. And Lance, good night for the Yellow Jackets. Really a strong first half that, just carried on into that second half.
Right. I think they battled to get where they were going, and then just a really nice job of just maintaining after that. And again, it's tough to keep up that level when you sometimes have that lead. But I thought the Yellow Jackets did a nice job, and I thought part of that was through the coaching staff, changing up some defenses, doing some things that they needed to get done. And I thought it was an all-around good night. I mean, you can always look and go, Kaya Anderson played outstanding. Reagan Hamburger did the things that Reagan Hamburger does and added a little bit to her game tonight. Put the ball on the floor, a couple layups and a couple drives to the basket, which I was really impressed with. And then you look, Drager brings great energy, and she is all over the floor. I agree with you. I thought Sophie Nelson had a really nice night tonight. I thought she was all over. She brought energy. She was chasing down things. And then again, it was just a tough night for Razor. I mean, they really went to her in the second half, posting up, and she did a nice job. It was just really tough for her to get in the flow with the early foul trouble. She picked up 2 instantly, and I've been in those situations. It's just hard to get yourself back mentally focused when you got to go to the bench. But a great overall night for the Yellow Jackets, including everybody who came in, also helped them in one way or another.
With that, we'll take a break, and we'll come back, name our Steve Sanitation player of the game.
Hi, my name's Wally Anderson. I've been at Tuffy's for 3 years at the warehouse. I just recently bought a Panoptics. It's like an underwater camera. Saved my profit sharing checks for it, and I purchased it, and I can't really wait to use it this winter go ice fishing. KLM's got a better health insurance. Their profit sharing checks, it's a huge difference. It's bar none by far the best company to come work for.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
Welcome back to the Hive. I'm Jason Gross with Lance Rock. As we wrap things up tonight, the Yellow Jackets earn 68-41 victory on the Otter Tail Power Company scoreboard. Lance, we have one thing left to finish tonight on the broadcast. We have a couple of things we'll update you on, but for tonight, we'll name our player of the game, Steve Sanitation's player of the game, and it is Kaya Anderson with 29 points on the night. And I think she did a lot of the little things besides just the scoring. She helped dish the ball, did a nice job going inside, hitting from outside as well. She finishes with 24 of them in the first half.
Well, I always look, Jason, when stuff starts to go not the way you want it to, who do you look to get you back on track? And it's been in the last half of the season here that they've really looked at Kaya Anderson to get that big bucket, to get them in the right again. And the rest of the girls played really well. I really do. I go back to our Reagan Hamburger interview. she said we're really starting to feel comfortable with each other and being able to find each other on the floor, and they did just that tonight. And it was extremely important to do that when you're missing one of your leaders in Cora Grismer. So, again, it'd be nice to see her in the fold, and we wish her well, and hopefully the illness or whatever, she's back in her normal spot for the Yellow Jackets. But man, you can't take away anything that Kaya did in that first half. It was phenomenal to watch. We got to see Nathan Rustick kind of do the same thing for the boys, just lights out, and she just had that look of confidence. Like when she spotted up, it was going in, and really nice night tonight for Kaya Anderson.
It's a thriller right now down the road in Pelican Rapids. Pelican Rapids with 2:42 to go just drove to the bucket to tie it and have a chance at the line to take a lead at 58-58. Right now they're shooting a free throw. So that's where that stands with 2:42 to go. Lance, you got an update on the wrestlers?
Yeah, a little tougher for the wrestlers tonight. We thought this might be the case a little bit going against 3A competition. In the first one, Wilmer gets them 52-16. In the second one, Moorhead, a much improved program from years past, defeats the Yellow Jackets 49-16 tonight. So again, Yellow Jackets, you talked about coming up here on February 13th, opening round of team wrestling already, Jason. So crazy to think. You said girls hockey was already started tonight. Now we're going to get into wrestling, be followed by girls and boys basketball. And again, we're going to be proud to bring you as much Yellow Jackets as we can on the 549.
But thank you for tuning in. The Yellow Jackets just hit a 3. They lead by 3. For here tonight, the Yellow Jacket girls earn a 68-41 victory over Crookston. For Lance Rock, I'm Jason Groth. We thank you for tuning in, and make sure to tune in Saturday afternoon. Trevor Seaman and Ryan Rustad with the call as the Yellow Jackets take on Duluth Marshall here in the 549 Media Network. Thank you very much. Thank you for tuning in, and have a good rest of your night.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
Hi, my name's Wally Anderson. I've been at Tuffy's for 3 years at the warehouse. I just recently bought a Panoptix. It's like an underwater camera. Saved my profit sharing checks for it, and I purchased it, and I can't really wait to use it this winter go ice fishing. KLM's got a better health insurance. Their profit sharing checks, it's a huge difference. It's bar none by far the best company to come work for.
I'm Ryan Rustad with United Community Bank. United Community Bank has served the Lakes area since 1911. We're proud that you, your grandparents, your kids, and your grandkids have chosen UCB. We know the power of a smile and a handshake. Perham, Dent, Frazee, those are our communities. And United Community Bank is our bank.
Thank you for tuning in to tonight's 549 media production of Perham Yellowjacket activities. Tonight's broadcast was proudly brought to you by KLN Family Brands, Perham Health, and United Community Bank. Tonight's game was also brought to you by EOT Insurance, Hammers Construction, Horace Mann, Jack Chivers Realty, and Lakes Ace Hardware. Tonight's broadcast was also brought to you by these proud sponsors: New Horizons Realty, Nice Family Sales, Otter Tail Power Company, McCall Construction, and Hanson's Plumbing and Heating. Once again, thank you for tuning in to tonight's game on the 549 Media Network.